We're continuing our series on how to build a following and how can you have a following without content. We're going to talk about content is king today. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Your Digital Mindset, the channel that is devoted to you, the online entrepreneur, your mindset, and especially your online business. Okay, so like I said, we're continuing that series on how to build a loyal following, and you can't have a following without content. Okay, so what are they following? You have to be producing content. And today we're going to talk about where to find content and then how to create your own content as well. And I'm just going to share the stuff that works for me. I don't want to talk about stuff that I don't know about. So I'm going to tell you where I get my content and content ideas, and you can pick and choose where that fits into your niche and your business and the things you want to share. All right, so I'm going to talk about this quickly, and this is my private email box here, but I just want to mention that your inbox is a great place to find content, especially if you're in the online business niche. Is that you're probably getting a lot of emails from a lot of different marketers. And a lot of times, back when you first start out, you might say, well, I want to unsubscribe to that person, or they're sending me too many emails or whatever. But I want you to keep this in mind, that, don't get me wrong, too many emails in your inbox can be overwhelming. You have to eliminate some. But sometimes it's nice to keep some people around, some other marketers in your inbox, just to see what they're sharing, see what their headlines are, see what they're talking about, see if it's something that your clientele might be interested in as well, so you get your creative juices flowing. So a lot of times I'm like, I'm never going to buy anything from them, or I don't need what they're offering, but I keep them in my inbox. I keep getting their emails because it gives me ideas for my stuff. So I just want to keep that in mind. Is a great place to look for inspiration is your inbox. All right. And on that note, I want to mention something, talking about something in your inbox. There's one email that I get every week that I open every time. It's because these guys and gals know what they're doing. And I suggest you get it too, because I've been following Digital Marketer since 2008. Okay, since I first got into online marketing, I've been following their product and their services from way back. Okay, so they know what they're doing. It's cutting edge stuff. You get one email per week, so it's not filling up your inbox like we talked about. It's not junking up your inbox. But when you do get it, it's that one email that when you open it, it's full of good stuff, and you can get that. The link's on your screen, also down below. It's free. So again, you'll thank me later. So anyway, grab that from Digital Marketers. It's called the DM Insider. Very cool. All right, so I just want to mention that while I had talking about inboxes. All right, so let's talk about where to find content. Real quick, I'm going to touch on a couple that I use. Is Answer the Public. All you have to do is go to answerthepublic.com. Let's say I'm talking about marketing. Put in marketing. Put in whatever you want to search, whatever your niche is. And then Answer the Public is going to kick out a ton of, look at all that. These are questions that people are asking about marketing. Talking about which, who, will, how, where, what, all these questions. Who marketing targets? Will market rebound? I mean, just go through it. All of it's not going to apply, but it'll kick out all these questions that people are asking about marketing. All right, so that's Answer the Public. And then another one I use is QuestionDB. Let's say it's the same one, marketing. Put marketing in QuestionDB.io. Not questions, it's QuestionDB.io. And I'll put these links down below as well. But this kicks out more questions that people are asking about marketing or whatever your niche is. Okay, so you just put in one word or a phrase and it will kick out ideas. Same thing with Exploding Topics. Exploding Topics talks about all the most popular topics right now, kind of like the trends. Okay, so you just kick out all the trend stuff. So that's really cool. Exploding Topics. And then I like the old faithful. It's YouTube, obviously, where you're watching this video. But I'm going to show you a little trick about YouTube that a lot of people don't know about. Because like you put in affiliate marketing. Let's just put in marketing. Like we've been talking. Let's keep it consistent. Marketing. Okay? If you got marketing. If you got marketing, it's going to give you all the top marketing. Go back to that. Marketing topics, marketing strategies, marketing management, all the stuff. These are the top ones, right? But I'm going to show you a little trick. Start going, whatever your phrase is, your keyword is, and then adding the first letter of the alphabet, going A through Z if you want to. But then it'll give you a lot of niche, subtopics of that same niche. So I mean, like a niche of a niche. You're niching down. A lot of people don't tell you about this, but you think you want to be broad in your approach. You want to be like all marketing. No, you want to get very defined where people think about you and your brand. They think about a certain thing. Like when they think about me, they think about training. They think about online business training and tools. All right. So whatever your niche is, define, go down deeper, go deeper and deeper and deeper into your niche. So that's what this does. Like marketing A, marketing audiobook, marketing agency, do the same thing. Marketing B, marketing business, marketing books, marketing C. So you can go in and find some really less competitive keywords that you can make content on that people there aren't thousands of people trying to get their video to rank in Google, YouTube, or wherever. So try to make your competition a lot less. Okay, that's what I'm getting at. Because you don't need a ton of followers and a ton of buyers. You just need a few. Can help you have a good business. All right. So long as, especially if you're promoting things that have a recurring income each month, like I do, and that's down below if you want to check that out. But this is not about me promoting. I just want to share this with you. So check this out. So let's do this. So let's say but I want to share something. This is what I want to get into is, okay, those are where you find topics, is Answer the Public, QuestionDB.io, Exploding Topics. A place where I find shareable content is over at Feedly.com. This is where I find a ton of stuff. So what I want to mention is, let's say you go somewhere like Feedly.com. This is where you find every publication, every brand new publication from every heavy hitter in your niche. Okay, so this is really cool. Like mine's marketing. So I got content from Content Marketing Institute, Convince and Convert, Copy Blogger, HubSpot, Marketing Land, all those. You put in your niche, you start following whoever you want to follow. So let's say, for example, I go in and let's say I get this article right here. Now I'm just going to use an article, but this definitely works with a viral video on YouTube as well. But I'm going to show you how to do this. You go get the piece of content, and this one is from Smart Passive Income. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to copy. And you always go if you go to Feedly.com to find popular articles, then when you get to that article, make sure you go to the website. I always go to the website at the bottom, and then it'll take you there. And then I go and grab the URL. I copy the URL. I take it over to a place called Sniply.com. This is a really cool hack right here. This is a really cool online business hack for 2021, because honestly, I didn't know this existed until about a year ago, and very few people, I've never heard anybody talk about it. I don't know how I stumbled upon it, but I stumbled upon it about a year, maybe a little better than a year ago. But again, it's highly unknown. But you can take any URL, take it over to Sniply.com, and you put that URL in there and you create a snip. And you can drive, after they view that content, I'll show you how it works. So you copy that URL. It just created a new snip. So you're going to share that piece of content. So it's very ethical. You shared that original content. There's the original article. But you look down here in the corner. You see down here it says Your Digital Mindset. Change your future today. Click here. So they can either consume the content, click on your link, or they can say, okay, I'm not really interested in that. I want to click on that. Totally up to the user. But it's ethical again because you are sharing their content. You're giving them credit for their content. But also, when they click there, they're going to go to wherever you want them to go. It can be your landing page. It can be your one-time offer. It can be a charitable product. It can be anything. Wherever you want them to land next, they end up there. That's when you take the URL from your content. For me, it was this article on Feedly. I shared it by going to snip.ly, putting it in, making a snip, and I copy it, and then I post it. And what's really cool about that, too, you might like, how use in real life. Let's say, for example, you are part of a Facebook group that is around your niche. It could be cooking. It could be weaving. It could be affiliate marketing. So you just find groups, okay? It could be on Quora. It could be on Facebook. It could be any number of social media, any social media, Instagram. But you go and find somebody who's asking a question about that topic. And then if the rules, and you get to check this when you get signed up for these groups, is make sure you understand the rules. But some groups allow you to post affiliate links. And really, this isn't an affiliate link, so you can really kind of get around that. Depends on the rules, though, whether you can post any links. But if you're answering somebody's question, let's say somebody asked a question, about that topic. Let's say, what was that about? Let's say somebody was asking about membership communities. You could find a group where they're asking that question, and then you can share that link. And that's what's cool, is you're helping somebody. You're providing value to somebody, and you're helping them solve a problem, which is really, really, that's how you create value to people. You want to become valuable. You don't want to be somebody who posts links all the time. You want to be helping them solve their problems. You want to be known as a problem solver. Those are the people who are successful online, are problem solvers. All right, so you find somebody's asking a question about that, share that link, say, hey, I found this should be helpful. So then when they look at that piece of content, they had their problem solved, but then they also go, hey, what's that little tab there about, and then end up on your content. All right. And again, it's really, really cool business hack for getting some recognition for you and your brand without, because when you're first starting out, you don't have any viral content. You're trying to get some recognition. You're trying to get that know, like, and trust. You're trying to get people to know you exist and then start liking you through your content and then start trusting you enough to buy or buy into whatever your message is or whatever you're selling. All right. So that's a really cool way to do it. And again, we're talking about building a community. So that's what you have to do. You have to share content. So we talked about Answer the Public for finding topics. We talked about QuestionDB.io for finding more topics and exploding topics. Those are ones that I use. And then finding shareable topics when I'm out of ideas or I don't feel like writing original content. I don't feel like making an original post or video. Then I go find some content at Feedly, Feedly.com. Very cool, free. And I get a ton, especially for my Facebook and Instagram posts. I get a bunch of my stuff from Feedly. So, and again, we talked about how to find cool topics on YouTube by putting in whatever your niche, your keyword is, and then start adding an A or a B or, you know, that type of thing. So you find some more less competitive keywords that you can get some traction on. All right. Because again, you don't need millions of views. You just need, 1,000 views. It'll be plenty. It'll be a good amount of views. So keep that in mind. Those are some things that I do. And again, taking that URL of whatever content you find and taking it over to, and I dropped it down here on accident, taking it over to Sniply, snip.ly, and creating a snip and then getting some traction that way. All right, so I hope you learned a lot of stuff. Let me know if you got any questions. Drop them down below. If not, I will see you in the next video. It's Chaz here with Your Digital Mindset, and I can't wait to see you on the inside. Thanks a lot.